What's going on YouTube? It's Proteus1030. I'm again in the greenhouse, and let me shut this fan off for a minute, or turn it down rather, because it's pretty hot in here and I don't feel like roasting. So the temperature in here is roughly about 90 degrees, and what I'm going to try to do is bring that temperature down by utilizing that fan, that bucket of water, and a piece of moisture wicking cloth like cotton. And what it's basically going to consist of is the rag in the bucket sitting on there inside the bucket of water, so it wicks upwards in front of that fan, and the fan blows on it and it cools off the area. It's called convection, and I hope this works, because as you can see, some people don't like it and it's not very pleasant to some of the plants. However, another thing I can do, it's kind of cooler outside, it's a lot cooler. I'm going to just leave that door open. You see my tomatoes, they don't look too happy right now. This is a shade cloth that I have, and what I can do is, I made this out of burlap, by the way, a few rolls, but what I can do here is just kind of put this somehow, in a sense, right over here, like that, kind of shade the plant. It'll cool it off a little bit, but it won't do a lot. I got to bring the temperature down in here, so I'm going to get to doing that in a moment. Other than that, everything else is really liking the atmosphere. We'll take a real good shot of the beds. These flats, they have a lot of stuff coming up. A lot of cucumbers, things of that nature. Cantaloupe are coming up as well. And it is, getting into May, so it's kind of a rush on this. This is pretty much the end of trying to get seeds in. I'm actually kind of late if you want to get technical, because having a greenhouse, I've already had a few plants and I lost a bunch. However, we're doing pretty good, and I donated a bunch to the school, so we're doing okay. And out here, I got all this stuff that I already planted. I dug up some of my onions to give them to the school, and this potato is looking pretty good. It's coming up. It has a few leaflets here, one here, and one here. I have radish coming up as well. And up here, if the camera's shaky, I'm sorry. It's my cell phone, so it's actually better than the camcorder. This is a Caribbean red pepper, I do believe. And this is aroma. And you see how it's trying to grow upwards? It's wild. My lilac bush, I have no more squash. I donated those to the school. So hopefully somebody gets some good use out of those. My tiger lilies are starting to bloom, which is very nice. I give them a little bit of bloom to make sure they bloom. And the rest of my flowers are blooming as well. And again, I do not know the names of those things to save my life. I do believe these are a type of lily. So we'll see what these turn out to be. I should look them up and just write them on a tag and put it in there, huh? That'd be wise. And here we have my mammoth sunflower, my rose bushes, tea roses. These are going to be the reds, because they're obviously red. They're all starting to bloom very beautifully. And this one has a single flower, so that's pretty cool. This one has a single flower right there. So that should be interesting. And I hung some lettuce under the pine tree. So everything's going well in the greenhouse. I actually, almost fell in a hole. I actually have to clean up around it, get some of the stuff picked up, because this is just buckets of soil. And what I'll do is I'll take that soil and I will run it through this and screen it, and the smaller materials use that for my starters. And that's what I've been up to, guys. So enjoy the video and have a good day.